want to try. They have a very strong 2 versus 2 in mid. They have a winning matchup in top, depending on assuming that it is. Ooh, I think you got ganked up top lane, Medic.
It looks like Humanoid just dodges out the mid. Chachi and Xerxes fighting onto Wonder here. Wonder flashes away, but the chase from Xerxes is enough. And that's an easy enough kill onto the Jace. Caps trading onto Humanoid. Doesn't have any mana here. Jankos will land an axe onto Humanoid. Rise flashes in. Can't quite kill Caps. Flashbacks to Caps' first game on the LEC jungle. But across the board, this game has been pretty action-packed considering the fact we only have 1 kill so far. Chachi jumping away. Jankos flashes forward. Chachi's very tanky already on the Shen. Doesn't have the flash, doesn't have the teleport either, of course, to get back into this fight. And Chachi is just going to go down. Jankos tanks it up. Easy enough kill for G2. Mickey trading onto Norskeren in the bottom lane. He's going to get stunned up, has that grey health that he can regenerate. Caught up in the gravity well. Perks chasing forward, ignited, but Norskeren very low, down to 100 HP. Kobe fights away the bottom lane. Realm Wall comes in the mid lane as Humanoid looks for the chase. Caps jumps the wall. Xerxes gets the infernal chains, and Caps falls on Perks. Only 2 amplifying tomes on Kobe. Once again, Caps jumps in onto Humanoid here, lands the infernal chains. Humanoid gets the stand united. He'll be alive for the moment. Chachi looking for the chase, waiting for that Ragnarok's time out. Mickey here. Lots of damage onto Jankos, and Chachi is the one to secure it. Caps can't go back as well, and maybe it's their time to step up in this game.
Stun lands onto Norskeren. He doesn't have flash.
The Cullen comes out as well. There is the damage from Mickey.
Playing to the side of Caps, of course, who is a little bit behind, but once again looking for another play in there.
Yeah, Humanoid dodging all ways to Sunday here. Managing to get away from basically everything. Xerxes on his way in as well. The Ragnarok makes you less tanky, of course, and Norskeren joins the fight. That's 1 down. And
so they can then get deep vision, look for small fights, and take a similar approach to what Vitality did yesterday.
Norskeren trading straight onto Perks. It's stun locked up. Perks is just down. 30 CS disadvantage for the Splyce.
This is the best time.
Perfect time to
get all that bit of gold. But here we go. We have Jankos making his way to the bot side.
Norskeren pops the ultimate. Jankos on his way down here, as you say. Dodges out from the death from below. Still surviving for the moment. Lands the stun onto Mickey. There's the stand united as well. He gets killed with the redemption. Taken out by the you don't expect, because any sane-minded individual probably wouldn't go for the play. First tower goes 40 CS down to Humanoid, and it's not like Jankos hasn't paid him attention.
Follow him soon.
Just out of range here. Caps is on the way, but he's not going to be able to get there anywhere near as quickly as Humanoid with that Realm Warp. Taunt lands, tower goes down. Wonder try to trade onto Humanoid here. Flashes away. Humanoid does have a flash to follow if he wants. Caps now coming in. Jumps onto Humanoid. Flash away. The Ignite comes down, and Humanoid tries to get the shield. Manages to get it. Now Chachi has just body blocking for their teammates.
This is what I'm saying. G2. Every time you patch 1 hole and he kills, he's actually been at a pretty big deficit this laning phase. And I do just like the way in which Splyce have drafted. I think the Shen pick has worked out very nicely for them. Not only to mitigate some of the pressure from the Jace, but also to just shut down the fact. Now remember, G2's composition is much better at these skirmishes and utilizing their mobility in fights. We actually, speaking of a skirmish, are looking at 1 in the top lane right now.
Mickey has the bone skewer, charges it up, just waits for Chachi to pin himself against the wall. There's the culling as well. Chachi trying to dodge around as much as he can, but the death from below push in. Because G2 on the top side of the map, and he jumps straight onto Xerxes. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage, but the World Ender comes out just in time. Not going to get too much regeneration from there, but it does land the Shock Blast. And once again, G2 come out of the woodwork and pick up 2 kills.
G2 are finding picks.
They seem to be playing to their game plan, and then somehow G2 just miraculously find picks, find kills, and they've done it once again. Humanoid out of position in the top lane, and G2 get their third.
Late game mages are always a threat. They always do so much damage, especially the AoE.
Oh, Mickey locked up and silenced the Ignite ticking. There's the shutdown. Xerxes secures the kill. What I'd like to see is a little bit more vision control from Splyce and a little bit more proactiveness, as G2 are making the majority of them. Caps trying to jump around here. Xerxes in the right position at the right time. Doesn't quite land the chains. Caps still has the option to jump across, will get away, and gets the flash across the wall as well. Meanwhile, a turret differential,
but we could see him getting caught out once again.
Going to jump straight on him. There's a stand united. Can he survive for long enough for this Shen to arrive? Caps jumps onto the backline, lands the chains, but doesn't get the kill. Death from below comes out from Mickey. Wonder hits the long-range shot, but Caps is down as well. It's a 1-4 trade at the moment. Xerxes will go into the World Ender. Resurrection coming out. Doesn't have the flash, already used it. That's a great knockback. Dodges to the side, perks on the chest. Holy, Xerxes, no way! No way do you get away from this. Wonder trying to cut him off the pass. Xerxes can't quite land the knockup, but now Wonder and Jankos on the wrong side of this fight, and Splyce can chase them in. Norskeren jumps forward, Chachi here as well. Kobe doesn't have the ultimate, but does have a lot of damage on that Victor. A double taunt, Kobe flashes across the wall as G2 come in from the side. They're sweeping round. Norskeren knocks away perks. Kobe already down though, and now there's no damage left for Splyce. G2 will clean this one up. Chachi lands just short on the taunt, pulled back. Splyce get the kill, G2 get the kill, and end up with the ace. Great stuff there from G2. Now the teleport comes in. Humanoid has something to say about this. The rookie mid, well out of position. TP to his own.
What they believe is that they can just run through and get the flank in from behind, but then their decision making gets split up and they can't
G2 found the fight. They found their G2 moment where they just accelerate the game away from you, and with it they take a dragon.
Wonder sitting on the bot lane once again. The obnoxious playstyle of the 1-3-1 means that Splyce are just being spread apart the map and not scared.
Perks just opens up. Mickey gets the kill with the death from below, but not scared.
They often so rely on getting ahead in the early game and being able to generate pressure all across the map. And ooh, that was very close, and sometimes it's difficult to set that up, and I feel like Splyce did a good job.
Without Caps being ahead this game. Humanoid and Xerxes trying to catch out Perks, but he has been a stellar standout member for G2. Xerxes gets the damage down with Perks. Perks still able to survive, dodging around, just about survives at the backline. Perks eventually taken out by the death ray, but already 2 kills. Down for G2, they're looking for a little bit more as Kobe steps forward, hits a double for Wonder. Caps locked up underneath the tower, jumps back, he's still alive. Chachi takes him out in the end. Wonder gonna fall as well, and Chachi may be able to turn this one around because only Jankos Mickey. They will
over in the LCK. It's very cheap. We don't have time. We've got another fight.
There's action all over the map. North Scarin gonna feel the brunt of that redemption. Stab United comes in as well. He's very tanky. Humanoid still pushing down towards the bottom lane. Has the teleport if he wants to join the fight. But Splyce might just want to disengage. Caps, look at that flank position. Jumps onto Xerxes. Jumps onto North Scarin. Doesn't quite have the damage. Humanoid now teleporting in, but one death from below comes out. Wild ender from Xerxes. Catches 2 on the back line. Caps has to jump away, and now Humanoid has joined the Barney. Wonder chasing off down towards this bottom side. Perks so low. Caps chase off towards the top side. Splyce turn the fight around. They turn it back onto G2. Perks trying to get away, but Humanoid puts him in his place. Splyce come out on top.
And Splyce, the goal gap continues to close. Splyce look to topple the current top contenders in Europe.
1,000.
That G2 can just maintain pressure in the Baron and the River Pit, which means that Norscarin, he has to walk into darkness, and that's how he gets picked off.
Jumps on towards Mickey. There's the Stand United, goes golden. They pop down the redemption as well. Maybe Splyce have channeled G2 into the area they want. That's the ultimate out from the Shenna. That's what G2 wanted. Caps jumps forward, realizes he's facing down 4 members. Norscarin looks for the flash, couldn't quite connect with it, and now Jankos has the flanking position. Norscarin once again gets the headbutt across. Humanoid standing as that front line. Norscarin needs to get out of here. Already he's down. Realm Warp out, gets 2 away, but G2 have found the pick they wanted.
Good utilization of the mobility there from G2, just dancing in and out of the range of Splyce to not allow them to engage. Humanoid now gets picked off.
He takes a lot of damage to the face there. The Cullen coming out. Perks stepping forward. Humanoid has the flash, but the chase is on, and Perks slays Humanoid. Chachi now trying to run back towards his inhibitor towers, but he is not tanky enough by half. Flashes the wall, survives at the moment, but Mickey has the chase, and Perks has the kill. Splyce have lost 3 members incredibly quickly, and G2 are going to look for the win.
Yeah, they're not even going for the Baron right now. They still have 4 members alive. There's a very long death timers in G2. They're just going to try and run it down mid.
Basically got double AD carry here with Wonder and with Perks, but they can't fight against Kobe, and Xerxes still has a huge dangerous. Perks jumps across the wall, and this is Inferno Drake. You have to field to Splyce, they'll pull it out. Jankos really can't do much about it unless he wants to flash across the wall. Can't land an axe from that far. They weren't decisive enough. This is a very decisive move right now, but it might pay their downfall. 3,000 HP left on the Baron. Mickey there in the front line, but already the Baron's down. The redemption, not enough. Xerxes gets it now. Splyce, can they get out alive? Already one down, they killed Mickey. That's 1 kill, but Caps gets on the back line, and Humanoid is dead as well. It's all on Kobe to really carry this fight alongside Xerxes. Perks just dodging around the side. Caps on the back. He has the flank position. Watch him jump into this fight. You have to feel he's going to make the big play as he goes forward. Not scaring down as well. Splyce locked up in the pit. Can they get 3 members away? Chachi jumps away. Caps jumps forward. Lands the chain through the Umbral Trespass, but that is the world ender pop from Xerxes. Still has the GA. Caps continuing to go forward. 3 Barons still alive. G2 will try and get this inhibitor down in the mid lane. You feel off this push. They can still chase onto Xerxes for the moment, but that will be an inhibitor down. Splyce come out with the Baron.
Good stuff there from Wow.
Good stuff for both teams.
Yeah, I guess it's good stuff for both teams.
We see using this split map, using this 1-4, just a little bit more. Xerxes, though, pulled back with the Bone Skewer, has to pop the World Ender, still has the GA as well, goes into the Resurrection. Now, Humanoid not with the team at all. Xerxes trying to dodge away. There's the GA as well. Will G2 commit to this? The Cullen comes out. Jankos pops the Ragnarok. Cap still has the ability to jump forward. They do not find a pick yet. Splyce all get underneath the tower. Humanoid is still in that top lane. He's still pushing the waves in. A couple of Baron buffs are available for those recalls. Norscarin tries to land the knock up onto Caps. Jankos there as well. Norscarin. Well, that's a little bit of a bad position for the cow to be in as the Nexus towers were focused by G2. They can't really get too much out of that. The cow actually survives as well. Norscarin gets out. Humanoid gets back after taking out a tower. Chachi on the chase. Has the slow, but Perks has the red buff to keep himself a little bit more healthy. now, it's just back and forth, Betty.
I've just been really impressed with how Splyce have been reacting to G2, and while they have been falling behind in a lot of these kills, G2 have just not slowed down when it comes to pressure and fighting. And again,
here we go.
Splyce are now being the proactive ones.
3 players go in, the blast down, Kobe knocked onto the wrong side of it, pulled back, Kobe's down, and now Yankov has a flanking position with the Predator comes in. This is going to be a 4v4 because Caps is not here, Humanoid are very, very low. There's the shield onto him, but a great stun. The knock-up Mickey had a perfect Phantom Undertow. Chachi tries to flash the wall, but he goes face plants into it, and G2 just wipe off Splyce from the map.
It was Splyce who tried to force the fight. They thought they'd caught out Perks, but an excellent use of the blast code converts the fight into G2's favor. They're going to take the win in what was a hard-fought battle.
What a game between G2 and Splyce. It looked like it could go either way for such a long time, but for one day more, G2 remain undefeated.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.